Hey Capricorn, this is Star, and this is going to be your career and finance reading for November. We're going to take a look at what attributes you need to be playing up this month. Let's see, Capricorn, November 2020. Attributes you need to play up. Alrighty, we have the strategist. This is Mars energy. Every vision has a plan. The attributes are high achieving, productive, calculating, passionate, decisive, ambitious, enthusiastic, systematic, competitive, active, tactical, goal oriented, persistent, and gritty. All right. So it's a good time for this energy. We do have Mars coming out of retrograde on the 13th. Let's pull some tarot for you. Two cards. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse, and we have the Tower in reverse. Okay, so yes, this is very much about dealing with chaotic moments. Whatever this chaos was, I feel has already happened, so this is not a prediction of something that's to come. I do feel like this has already passed. And this is like the strategy of you getting out of that chaos, that confusion with that Seven of Cups. But you're seeing clearly, you're seeing very clearly, you're seeing a plan and a clear path forward and out of this mess that you perhaps were living through in the past. Let's see, past, present, future. Capricorn. Okay, again, oh no, that's too many cards. Temperance in reverse. Yeah, so again, I'm feeling disharmony. Again, just chaotic energy. Presently, we have the Eight of Wands. So I do have a lot of Sagittarius energy here, which we are coming up to the month of Sagittarius. Towards the end of November is when that begins. So perhaps important events are going to be happening around that time, more so in the month of November. I'm sorry, in the season of Sagittarius, or you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but very strong Sagittarius energy. Future for Capricorn, finance and career. Okay, two cards. We have the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords. And this is future. So again, I'm kind of seeing, so Seven of Swords is not always about betrayal, although with these two cards it may be. However, in a finance and career reading, I tend to see the Seven of Swords more as a strategy, which is interesting because we do have that strategist card there. Again, I feel like you're dealing with a very difficult situation, but I see you having the strategy to get out of it. Again, I don't feel that this difficult situation is going to happen. I feel it already has happened. Let's see at the bottom of the deck, Strength card in reverse. So you may be doubting yourself. Am I able to overcome, whatever this situation is? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. There may have been, and then the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. right after that. With this Three of Cups here reverse, I'm really seeing like there was a huge loss of income. It may have been a loss of a job, or a huge loss in investments, or even a business. Okay, so some of you out there may have lost a business, but I just see a lot of money coming out. You having to either give up some money. I feel, though, I have to say that there's other people involved in this. So it's not like it was all your decisions that led up to a major economic loss. I feel that there were other people. This could have been business partners. Someone could have betrayed you, in a financial sense. Maybe someone was stealing from you with that Seven of Swords there, perhaps, but we'll see. Let's clarify. Tower reverse. Prince of Swords. Okay, so this could have been as a result of something you found out. Some truth may have been revealed that caused for there to be a huge amount of chaos. Okay, Seven of Cups and the Fool. You're seeing the way forward, like I said, to having a new beginning. I do feel there was a destruction of something that was already had been built. Okay, this could have been, again, excuse me, like I said, a business perhaps, something you had already, you thought it was stable and good, and it turns out it was not. Okay, whenever we do see the Tower, though, it means, or it represents, that there was something there that was on shaky ground anyway. It was not going to survive. It may have seemed like it was pretty steady and well built, but it turns out that it wasn't. Okay, and the Seven of Cups in reverse there kind of shows me that there was a lot of smoke and mirrors around this situation. So if it was investment, if it was a business, it all seemed on the surface that everything was great, but the truth was that it was not. It was anything but, and you need to use your strategic mind to start over. Okay, I do want to say this is for Capricorn, but it can very well be your rising sign, obviously your sun sign, not so much your moon, I don't believe, but I'm going to say more so your ascendant. Okay, so if you are a Capricorn ascendant, this may very well apply to you. Let's take a look at the past with this Temperance in reverse. The Devil. I feel this came up upright. This is your card representing Capricorn here, the Devil, but I do feel, you know, in this combination with the Temperance in reverse, I do feel like there was corruption to a certain extent, or there could have been like overspending. Temperance is about, well, you know, tempering, balance, healthy balance, peacefulness and whatnot. I feel like that was lacking. Somebody went overboard on something. So like I said, overspending, greediness, strength. Okay, so we had that at the bottom of the deck in reverse. I feel like there was ego involved in this as well. Whatever decisions were being made were very singularly focused. So again, kind of greediness is what I'm getting, and Three of Pentacles. So again, I'm going to say this is someone who you were working with. Okay, there's another person involved here. This was not just you. It was not your fault that this tower came down. There were things that you didn't know going on that now you have to use your, like I said, your strategic mind to kind of get out of that situation. But it had to do with someone who were serving their own agenda, and they were very much possibly corrupt or just, you know, plain old greedy. When they needed to be working with you, they were in a sense working against you and for themselves alone. Okay, so presently we have the Eight of Wands. It's an interesting depiction. If you take a look at this, look how dark those skies are, and there's lightning coming down. So this is somebody directly facing a storm, and that's exactly where I think you are. The Eight of Wands is about taking swift action, or can also be about communication, but I really feel like this is about action. So you're taking action, facing the storm head on, and that's, you're using strategy to get through this storm. Five of Swords, yeah, you may feel defeated. It's like you have to somehow win this battle, and you're facing it head on. You're not backing down. You're not scared of this. The Death card, okay, so there's going to be a transformation. You're trying to transform the situation, taking action to put a stop to whatever that Five of Swords was, that struggle, that conflict. Yeah, so that you can have a new beginning. That's what you're in the middle of. You're trying to put an end, a clean, swift end to whatever, you know, nonsense was going on before, right underneath your nose, but you didn't know about it. So let's see here. In the future, we have the Ten of Swords. I'm sorry, the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords, which 7 and 3 is 10. So again, I feel there's going to be an ending. You are putting an ending to something, but you have to figure out a way to get out of this. Now, if this isn't a business, because it is just finance in general, right? Finance, it can be career, but it's generally a finance reading. For some of you, this could even be getting out of a marriage, but in a very strategic way, and could be a marriage, could be a business partnership, whatever it is, you're trying to get out of a very difficult situation where there may very well have been betrayal. I feel like there was betrayal by another party. And so you're trying to outsmart them. This strategy is about outsmarting someone who may have pulled the wool over your eyes. And you're going to do it. And then 7 and 3 is 10. This is about finally cutting ties. Ten of Wands, again, another 10, about endings. This has been a long, hard road, very stressful and strenuous situation. That is what you want to put an end to. This has caused you an enormous amount of extra work. Okay, you may not have been getting any rest because all you can think about is, how am I going to solve this huge problem that I have on my hands now? Yeah, look at that, the universe. I don't know how it came out. It kind of flipped. But again, another card about endings, completions, and the Three of Cups. So it's that third person, that third party. You want to slip away from whatever business dealings you were having with this person. I feel like it's at some point you trusted this person, but they have proved to be not trustworthy. But that is ending. I see this leaving your life. You're doing things, you know, in the past. Again, I feel like you trusted this person. You gave them the benefit of the doubt. And now you see that you have to kind of fight fire with fire. You have to really just focus on yourself and your own well-being. And that's what I see you doing here. You're kind of, you want to like slip away. You're definitely not going to give this person a heads up, or perhaps there's guidance here for some of you not to give this person a heads up. You have to play your cards pretty close to your chest, and you know, don't tell anybody what your plans are for the future here. And that is part of the strategy. There's a new beginning that you're going to be having. I do see some difficulties, okay? I feel like this is more so in the present. There are some difficulties that you're facing right now, which can be because we're still under the Mercury retrograde. I'm sorry, the Mars retrograde. But like I said, toward the middle of the month, that energy is shifting. Now, Sagittarius, which I said Sagittarius energy is very prevalent here. Let me just check to see when that begins. One second. What is the date that begins? Okay, that begins on November 22nd is when Sagittarius season starts. So yeah, I do feel that that around the 22nd, it's going to be out of the shadow period of the retrograde. So I do feel like that's when things are really going to start to pick up for you. There have been some delays, some obstacles. I think you're really going to see a shift in energy and finally be able to put an end to this very tumultuous and very stressful time in your life between you and another person, be it a business partner, be it even a romantic partner. You know, if you have finances intermingled, that could very well be speaking about that. So, you know, however it resonates for you. but I see you coming out of it. That's the important part here. Just, you know, if I do feel like, don't shy away from this though, okay? Some people, the way that they deal with major issues like this is, you know, unfortunately to stick their head in the sand, and that is definitely not the way. I don't see you taking that route, but just in case there's anybody out there who has those tendencies, this is something that you really need to face head on and take action. But action in a very, how should I say it, in a very discreet way. Okay, because like I said, this is something that you have to outsmart someone who has been outsmarting you, unfortunately, in the past here. So again, kind of fighting fire with fire. So yeah, that is your reading for this month, Capricorn. I hope that that was helpful for you, and I'll see you again next month. Bye-bye.